Hi. So in this video, we would move on to store inventory. I will show you how we can manage OR products, from the OR pharmacy location, and we can set selling price and all other details that's necessary for that product to be dispensed. Remember in our previous video, I showed you how you can add products to our inventory. I also showed you how you can add products to our product lists in situations where products that you are adding is not existing in our current product list. Now let's click on Store Inventory. Remember, we're working in the pharmacy module. We're in store inventory. Remember your location. We're working from the OR pharmacy location. And we can see the total stock value is 697,500. We can see a list of products that exists in stock in this pharmacy. We have 10 morphines, 10 morphines, 10 mg. We also have Nutri-E, like we added a while ago. And then there's Panadol, there's vitamin C, 100 mg. You can also see a list of products that are near expiration date and products that are already expired. So let's click on the near expiry date products. We have none. If we click on the list of expired products, we have one product that is expired, and we can see the expiry date. This product expired in in April, I beg your pardon, April 4th, 2025. I think there's action here. Okay, this button is idle at the moment. You could go to issue out and remove this product from stock so that you don't dispense this product. I'll show that in subsequent videos. So let's go back to our inventory list. Remember, we just added a product. I'll click on the product. Notice how the selling price for the product we just added is 0. The reorder level is unspecified. So we're going to do all of that as you go. Once a product is expired, you will find it is written in here in red as expired. That tells you a product has reached its expiration date or even exceeded its expiration date. The next thing to do is to remove it, retrieve these expired products, through the issue out page. So let's click on vitamin E, Nutri-E, 100 mg. You can see the product name. First thing we'll do is set price. So I'll click on set price. Remember the cost price, the cost price of a tablet, like we discussed in the previous video. We assumed it was 1,000 naira per product. So let's say after all has been considered, we're selling the product for 1,200. So every time we dispense a tablet of vitamin E, Nutri-E 100 mg, we'll be selling to our patients at 1,200. So that is the new selling price. The old selling price was 0. I'll click on save to lock that in. You'll find that this is updated. We no longer have 100, but 120. So let's click on our product again. We're no longer doing this. So if you want to, reset the selling price, the old price changes to, the current price, and you can update the price. So let's do that. And voila, we have reset the selling price. I'll go and see the batch information. Remember, whilst we were adding our product, we added batch information. We set the expiration date. We said that there were 2 batches of products, and each of one of them contained 150 tablets, and the other batch contained 450 tablets. That had both batches have different expiration dates. So the batch information has been set. We don't need to do anything here. Let's click our product again. At this time, we're going to set our reorder level. So if you click on reorder level, you're trying to say, now we have 600 tablets in stock. for vitamin E, Nutri-E 100 mg. At what level, what quantity do you need the system to notify you that you need to consider restocking? So we have 600. We could set our reorder level at 50. If it is a product that is is very high in demand, products like Panadol, products like vitamin C, I don't know, different hospitals or different facilities have different products with varying uh, level of requests. So products that have very high requests, products that are usually requested almost every day or frequently requested, would have a much higher threshold, so a benchmark, so that if you set it at 100, you know that once you have 100 in stock, you need to reorder. Or if you, for products that you don't always, are not frequently requested, you could set a much lower um, reorder level based on previous information that you have in your pharmacy. So let's set our reorder level at 50 and I'll click save, so that anytime we dispense vitamin E to the point where it reaches 50, our system will notify us that you need to, at this point, begin to consider to restock. So these are the actions you can perform, in your inventory. Like I said earlier, if I do a quick recap, you can see the total value of your stock. I think you get the total value based on your I think it is a summation of your stock value, and then you can see a list of products that are close to expiration. I think 6 months nearing expiration, you can find those products here. You can also find products that are recently expired or have expired over a period of time, and it is advised that you remove these products, from stock. Whilst you physically remove this product from stock, ensure that you remove the products, from your inventory here, your system's inventory. It is important because you might not have tallying data if you have a stock where you have physically removed products, but you have not, removed your product from your inventory system. Also, I showed you how we can set price, for a product. You can set a price that you've just added, or you can set a new price for a product, once there's a change in price or there's a change in, costs or whatever. You can quickly come here and reset your price. You can also set your batch information. So there are two options. You can set your batch information when you're entering products, or you can set your batch information, whilst your product is, already added to your stock. And then you can set reorder level such that, your system notifies you when to restock. And then this is audit. I will deal with audit, on its own, because audit on its own is quite uh, detailed. So I'll see you in the next video.